I'm Gabriela from the Sewing Studio Fabric Superstore, and I'm here with Lyn today to demonstrate My Design Center on the Embroidery machine. Lyn, what's My Design Center?
Well, My Design Center was developed by Brother International for people who wanted to do their own custom embroidery. It's a way to take a line drawing and turn it into your very own embroidery.
Let's get started. So here is the scanning frame. I created a drawing using just a regular piece of paper and a marker.
We've applied this to the scanning mat, just laying it down on the scanning mat and using the magnets that come with the machine. And we will put this into the machine the way you would use a regular hoop. Slide it in and press down the latch.
It's as easy as that. So now we're going to select My Design Center on the home screen to begin creating our embroidery. Lyn, what's the next step?
Well, the next step is we need to scan in our image into the machine, and we do that by touching the image scan key in the upper left corner.
It looks like two flowers.
And then we touch the scan icon and touch OK, and the machine begins to scan your drawing.
So here we have the drawing scanned into the machine.
And next we're going to select the line design key. This gives us our ability to crop out our magnets using our red arrows. And don't worry too much if you don't get them all erased at the same time, because in the next step we can use an eraser to get rid of the lines.
Here is when we are going to select OK. And OK one more time. Now we're going to set the image.
All right, now we've come back to our original screen, and what we're actually looking at here is our original image scan. So I need to get rid of this so that I can work with the lines behind it. So I'm going to touch the light colored flower, and my original image disappears. Now I can use my eraser to get rid of some of these lines that I don't need.
So here I'm going to select the eraser. And here's when you can select what size you would like the eraser. I'm going to go with the small circle size and select OK. It is as easy as that. All you have to do is erase your little lines that you don't want. Now that we have erased the lines that we don't want, it's time to add color.
We're going to select our fill icon right here, and we can select our color palette from this icon here. That opens up an array of colors that we can assign to different areas in our design. So for instance, we might want to pick orange and touch OK, and then we touch the screen and we add the color where we want that to be.
Now Lyn, isn't there a way to zoom in on this image?
Yes, we have a magnifier right up here. So right now we're at 100%. So if we touch it once, we get 200%, and if we touch it again, we get 400%. And then up in this corner, we have a red box that we can pan over our design to select the smaller areas that are a little harder to fill.
I'm going to go ahead and fill in a few more areas. I think I might want to use a light blue. And using the zoom function allows me to put the color in places where it might be hard to do in a smaller scale.
Once you've filled in the colors that you want in the places that they're at, you can back this out to sort of see an overview of what your design looks like. Once you're happy with filling in all of your colors, we can now go to Preview. When we touch Preview, we get a message that reminds us that any changes that we've made on our original screen need to be saved, or we can't go back and edit. So we touch OK, and now we can edit our line, and we can edit our fill.
We decided to use the bean stitch, so I'm going to go ahead and select that icon for the outlines of our embroidery. And for the colored areas, we wanted some undersewing so that the colors are more defined when it embroiders out.
We can also increase our density a little bit if we want to make sure that the areas are completely covered with thread. Once we're happy with our adjustments, we can touch OK. And this now gives us a preview of our stitching and our lines.
So here we have the image complete with color.
The next step is to set the design, and we get a message here that's telling us that we're about to leave our design center and go into our embroidery mode. We touch OK, and here we are ready to embroider, and we have our fabric all hooped up and ready to go.
So here's our finished embroidery.
Well, Gabriela, I really like the way that came out. What do you think you'll use it for?
Well, I'm going to use it in the back of a denim jacket.
We hope you've all been inspired by this video.
And I can't wait to see what you guys do with my design center.